Hello, in this lecture we will see the basics of logic gates and then the Boolean algebra. And towards the end of this lecture, the proof of De Morgan's theorem. So let us start here with classification of the logic gates. Now here is the tree that classifies logic gates into three major categories. The basic logic gates, which are AND gate, NOT gate and OR gate. Then the universal logic gates, NAND and NOR gate. And the other logic gates, which includes XOR gate and XNOR gate. Now out of these 7 gates which are shown here, the NOT gate is a special one, which contains only single input and single output. And in case of this NOR gate here, that single input which can be connected to either 0 or 1. You can observe NOT gate at the bottom. If that input is 0 from the left side, then the output will be logic 1 on the output side, right side. And the inverse is also true. It means that whenever input is equal to 1, output is 0. So this is the NOT gate here. And rest of the gates, AND, OR, NAND, NOR, XOR and XNOR, these are having multiple inputs, minimum 2 inputs and 1 output, of course. And out of these remaining gates here, XNOR gate, that is very rarely used. So henceforth, in my discussion, that XNOR gate is not included. So let us start here. Let us start here 2 input gates. First of all, the summary truth table of the 2 input gates. Now let me first of all tell you what I mean by truth table. Truth table means combination of inputs which are applied to the gate. And what is the output? The collection of input and their corresponding output is called as the truth table. And instead of showing all the truth tables one by one, here it is a summary of all the truth tables together which are applicable for 2 input gates. So we will gradually develop this particular truth table for all the gates. So let us start here. The first of all, the inputs. Now inputs for 2 input gate that can be designated by using any variable. Say for example variable A and variable B. These are the 2 inputs. And these 2 inputs will be having 4 binary combinations here. The first row is 0, 0. Second is 0, 1. Third row is 1, 0. And fourth row is 1, 1. So these are all possible input combinations here for which I want to develop the truth table for various gates hereafter on the right side in a gradual manner. Now, first of all, the AND gate. The output of that AND gate, that is shown by red color. Okay, different color combinations are used for better understanding. And at the bottom, the logical symbol for that AND gate is also clearly shown. Now what is basically an AND gate here? The output of AND gate will be 1 when input A and input B both are at logic 1. So as per this particular definition here, only the last combination A equal to 1, B equal to 1, output of AND gate will be 1. And the first 3 combination where both the inputs are 0 or either of the input is 0, still the output of AND gate will be 0 here. So this is the completion of that AND gate truth table here. Now what is the equation? Logical equation of that AND gate. Suppose that output is designated by a variable y, output y, then y is equal to a dot b, or simply y is equal to ab is the logical equation for that corresponding AND gate here. Now next gate is the OR gate. We consider that same set of inputs from the left side. Inputs are given by variable AB using blue color. Their 4 combinations are written in 4 rows. Then in case of OR gate here, the output is shown by violet color. Now when that output of that OR gate is equal to 1, when either input A or input B or both inputs logic 1, it means that in case of OR gate here, only the first combination of input 0 0 output will be 0. Otherwise, for remaining 3 combination AB 0 1 or 1 0 or 1 1, output will be logic 1 here. And at the bottom, that logical symbol for that OR gate is clearly shown, and then the equation output y is equal to a plus b. Okay, one thing is to be remembered here, this plus does not indicate summation. It is a logical operation, and this logical operation is OR operation. One should always remember. Now after this OR gate here, now the next gate is a NAND gate. NAND gate is basically not AND gate. It clearly means that if the output of that AND gate is inverted by using NOT gate, then we are getting the truth table of that NAND gate here. That's why we can observe here the output of AND gate, which is shown by red color. Each of that entry for the input combination, if you invert it and write it at a proper place, then that is the truth table of that corresponding NAND gate here. It means that for the input combinations 0 0, 0 1, 1 0, the output of AND gate is 0, so output of NAND gate will be 1. Then the last input combination 1 1, output of AND gate is 1, so that output of NAND gate is 0. And accordingly symbol is also properly shown at the bottom, that AND gate, one small bubble which is connected to the output side here, small circle, bubble means circle, and this is the logical diagram, logical symbol for that NAND gate here. Now what is that equation, output equation? Output equation y is equal to a dot b whole bar, or simply output y is equal to ab bar. So this is the logical equation for that NAND gate here, which is nothing but AND gate subsequently followed by inverter. Now next, the next gate is a NOR gate. NOR gate is basically not OR gate. It clearly means that if we connect one inverter to the output of that OR gate, we are getting that NOR gate here. So accordingly, at the bottom, that symbol of that NOR gate clearly shows that OR gate, one bubble is connected on the output side, and that is the logical symbol for that corresponding NOR gate here. And similarly, the truth table. the output of OR gate, which is shown by violet color, and output of NOR gate, which is shown by the black color. You can easily correlate and you will find that when input combinations are 0, 0, output of OR gate is 0, so that NOR gate output is equal to 1. And for rest of the three combinations here, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1 inputs, output of OR gate is 1, so that output of NOR gate is 0 for their respective combinations. Now the equation for this NOR gate is very simple. Equation of OR gate, output Y is equal to A plus B. Hence, output of NOR gate is equal to Y is equal to A plus B whole bar. So this is the equation of that NOR gate here. Now next, the last two input gate which I have shown here is XOR gate. Exclusive OR gate. It is a special type of gate, other type of gate. Now in case of exclusive OR gate here, when the inputs are equal, then the output is 0. And whenever the inputs are unequal, different, then and then only output of this XOR gate is equal to 1. So you can observe whenever inputs AB 0, 0 or 1, 1, first and last combination, then the output of that XOR gate is 0. Whereas middle two combination 0, 1, 1, 0, output of XOR gate is equal to 1. So this is the truth table of XOR gate which is shown on the extreme right. Then the symbol of that XOR gate is clearly shown at the bottom. Now the equation. Output Y is equal to A XOR B. It means that Y is equal to A bar B plus A B bar. Okay, how this particular equation is obtained here? When that output of XOR gate is equal to 1. During the second entry, whenever A is equal to 0, B is equal to 1. And similarly for the third entry, when A is equal to 1, B is equal to 0. So pertaining to the first entry where that XOR output is equal to 1, A0 and B1. A0 and B1. So that we write here A bar B. That is for second entry of input. Now the third entry for that input where still that output of XOR gate is 1, where A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 0. So it is A B bar. In both these situations here, output of XOR gate is equal to 1, so that final output of XOR gate Y, that is equal to A bar B plus A B bar. So this is the equation of that XOR gate here. I have not included XNOR gate because of its very limited applicability, very limited use. So this is about the summary truth table of two input gates here. Now next is about Boolean algebra, OR laws, AND laws. Okay, only a part of that Boolean algebra laws are discussed here on this particular page. So let us start first of all with the OR law. Now basically what I mean by OR law here, we assume a two input OR gate or even multiple also. For understanding purpose I am assuming two input OR gate, which is clearly shown here. And then based on this particular OR gate, we rewrite here some of the laws of Boolean algebra just below. A is one of the input for this above shown OR gate. If second input is 0, one input is A and second input is 0, if we apply to this particular OR gate here, then at output we are getting the logic of variable A. If A is 0, then both the inputs will become 0, output will be 0. But if A is equal to 1, then one input is 1, other input is 0, still output is equal to 1. It means that A plus 0, that is equal to A. Once again, keep in your mind, this is not arithmetic operation, it is a logical OR operation. We have to assume OR gate and then accordingly we have to rewrite those corresponding laws. Similarly, second combination, A plus 1. A is one of the input, 1 is another input. Irrespective of logic on A, output of OR gate will be 1 here. So clearly shown. Then next is A plus A, that is equal to A. Whenever both the inputs are 0, 0, say for A is equal to 0, in that case output is equal to 0, means A itself. When both inputs are 1, 1, 1, then output is equal to 1, means A. So A plus A, in logical OR operation, it is equal to A. Okay, not to be confused with arithmetic operation. In arithmetic operation, it is A plus A is equal to twice A. Not to be confused. Then next will be A plus A bar, that is equal to 1. It clearly means that the inputs which are applied to the above shown OR gate are unequal. When A is equal to 0, A bar will be 1. So obviously output is equal to 1 here. So this is about that OR law here, which is assuming the two input OR gate. The OR laws are clearly stated here. Now next is the AND law. Now in case of AND law here, we assume two input AND gate. Clearly shown just below. This is a two input AND gate. And we need to develop here the AND laws just below it. But before we start that development of that AND law, let me tell you, even in case of Boolean algebra, there is the concept of duality applicable, concept of duality, which you might have studied under electrical engineering. That Thevenin's theorem and Norton's theorem are the duals of each other. Then current source and voltage source are the duals of each other. Capacitor, inductor, duals. Then resistance and conductance, these are the duals. Series circuit, parallel circuit, these are the duals. Okay, similar concepts are applicable here even in case of Boolean algebra. OR gate and the AND gate, these are the duals of each other. So let us start here for the development of that OR law below. So here that OR laws. A dot 0 is equal to 0. It clearly means that one of the input of that AND gate is A. If other input is 0, output of that AND gate will be definitely 0. A can be anything, but one of the input is 0, output is 0. Then second AND law, A dot 1. One of the input is A, can be anything 0 or 1. Second input is 1. In that case, A input, its logic will be corresponding output here. If A is 0, then 0, 1, these are the inputs here. Output will be obviously 0, means A transferred to the output. When A is equal to 1, then 1, second input is also 1, output is equal to 1, means A is equal to 1, which is prevailing on the output side. Then the third combination here, A dot A, equal inputs are applied. In that case also we are getting the output of that AND gate, that is same as A. Then A dot A bar, the complementary inputs are applied. When one input is 0, second input is 1, we know that from the truth table of AND gate studied previously, output of that AND gate is equal to 0. So A dot A bar is equal to 0. Okay. So this is by using the AND gate. The corresponding AND laws are clearly shown here. Now next we need to continue that Boolean algebra other laws. So here, Boolean algebra commutative and associative laws. First of all, commutative laws. Now what I mean by commutative law here, A plus B is equal to B plus A. Again, it is a logical plus, not arithmetic plus. So left side of this particular commutative law here, A plus B, one OR gate is shown where A is my upper input, B is my lower input. Whereas on the right side B plus A, it is equivalently shown at the bottom right side by using OR gate where that input positions are changed. Upper input is now B, lower input is A. Still I am getting that same functionality here. It means that commutative law clearly states that in case of OR gate, whatever inputs applied, if you change their corresponding sequences, then the output does not change. This is the commutative law clearly states here. Now the next commutative law we can rewrite from this. This was applicable for the OR gate. The next one is applicable for the AND gate, and this is by using the concept of duality. So here at the bottom left, A dot B is equal to B dot A. Left side, A dot B, one AND gate where A is my upper input, B is lower input. Equivalently, that is shown by the right side B dot A. On right hand side, here that B is my first input, top input, and A is my bottom input. So A dot B, that is equal to B dot A. It means that sequence of application or sequence of connection of those inputs for AND gate, even though if you change, the functionality does not change. That is the function of that commutative law here. Now the next is associative law, which is to be shown on the right side of this particular page. So here is that associative law. The equation you can carefully observe written here. Inside bracket A plus B, bracket complete, plus C is equal to A plus bracket B plus C here. Now you can observe to the left side 3 variables are used, A, B, C. Same 3 variables are available on the right side. But normally bracket defines the precedence, the preference. On the left side here A plus B, it means that OR operation to be performed first. So just below that you will find one OR gate where input A be applied. And then the output of this OR gate, it means A plus B, bracket output, plus C. It means that output of this particular OR gate is once again ORed with the third variable C. C is shown at the bottom. It means that 2 OR gates are clearly shown here on the left side. And that is equivalently shown as per the equation which is written on the right side, A plus bracket K, inside bracket B plus C. Now here A, which is kept as it is because it is not inside bracket, but B and C are inside bracket B plus C. So you will find that B plus C, which is shown by using one OR gate, the output of B plus C that is connected along with A. So in order to get A plus bracket inside bracket B plus C equation here, it means that if operations are purely OR operations in any equation, Boolean equation, if equations are containing only OR operation, then any OR operation you can do first and then the other variables can be thereafter all together. That sequence is not important here. That is what this associative law states. Now the dual of this associative law which is applicable for AND operations, multiple AND operations which are shown here. This is the dual of that upper associative law. Here A dot B which is inside bracket dot C which is equal to A dot inside bracket B dot C here. Again left side A dot B, this is first of all performed by using one AND gate. The output of this AND gate is ANDed with the third variable C here. This is left part. Then on the right part here, A kept as it is, first of all B dot C AND operation is performed by the bottom, rightmost bottom AND gate. And the output of this B dot C will be ANDed with variable A by the upper AND gate, and then the final output is generated. So these are the two associative laws which are duals of each other. Earlier, two commutative laws which are duals of each other. It is very simple. Wherever you find plus means OR operation replaced by dot means AND operation. In both cases, commutative as well as associative law, you can observe A plus B is equal to B plus A. That is first law, commutative. Its dual will be A dot B, plus is replaced by dot, equal to B dot A. Again, right side B plus A, that plus is replaced by dot here. Same thing is applicable for associative law. The upper associative law with the OR operations, each of that OR operation plus sign is replaced by AND operation in the bottom associative law here.